Hey Polity Peeps, welcome back to PolitiVerse. I'm your host PolitiBuddy, and I'm super excited today to pick up where we left off last time. In our last video, we have talked about what politics is all about as decision making, power, and how groups organize themselves. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful and debated ideas in political thought, which is liberty. Okay, so what is liberty? At its simplest, liberty means freedom. But in the world of politics, that word freedom has many different layers and interpretation. So it's not just about doing whatever you want and whenever you want. If everyone did that, it might lead to chaos, right? Political liberty is usually about freedom to act, think, and express yourself without excessive interference from the government or any other powerful group. Then let's try to think in this way. Freedom of speech, which is the ability to say what you think without fear of being arrested. Then freedom of religion, the right to practice any religion you choose or no religion at all. Then freedom of assembly, the right to gather peacefully with others, which all are the examples of liberty in action. Now, here, where it gets really interesting, political thinkers often break liberty down into two main components, which are negative liberty and positive liberty. Well, don't worry about it. These aren't like good and bad liberty, just different ways of looking at freedom. Let's start with negative liberty. Think of negative as absence of something. So, negative liberty is absence of external obstacle or restraint. It's about freedom from interference. Imagine you're walking down an open road. You are free wherever you want to go without anyone stopping you. That's your negative liberty. The less interference there is, the more negative liberty you have. For example, freedom from censorship, freedom from arbitrary arrest, freedom from government surveillance, where the core idea is you are free as long as no one is actively stopping you. Let's look at the another side, which is positive liberty. Think of positive as presence of something. So, positive liberty is the presence of the ability or capacity to act and achieve your potential. It's about freedom to do something. Imagine you are on the same road, but you do not have the shoes, food, or map, or you don't have the strength to walk. Are you truly free to go wherever you want? Well, positive liberty argues that real freedom requires certain conditions or resources to be met. For example, freedom to get education, freedom to access healthcare, freedom to participate in political life, where the core idea is that you are truly free. You have the power and resources to fulfill your potential and make meaningful choices. See the difference. Negative liberty focuses on barriers, while positive liberty focuses on capabilities. Many political debates revolve around how much each of the type of liberty a society should guarantee. For example, if you value negative liberty most, you might argue for the minimal government intervention, believing that the less the government does, the more the free individuals are. If you are a person who prioritizes positive liberty, you might support government programs that provide education, healthcare, and social safety, arguing that these empower individuals truly exercise their freedom. Most societies try to balance both of them. You need freedom from being arrested for your speech, but you also need freedom to learn to read, so speech is informed. So why is liberty such a big deal in politics? It's fundamental because it deals with the core relationship between the individual and the state. How much power should the government have over your life? What responsibility do individuals have within a free society? These are the questions political thinkers have wrestled with for centuries. Well, there are different political ideologies which we will explore in the further videos. Often, define themselves by how they prioritize and interpret liberty. It's a cornerstone of concepts like right, which we'll tackle soon, and democracy. Understanding liberty in various forms helps us understand the foundation of different political systems and the values they uphold. What a journey through the concept of liberty, right? I hope this gave you a new lens to see what is freedom. On the next time on PolitiVerse, we are going to tackle another incredibly important concept which goes hand to hand with liberty, which is equality. What does it mean for everyone to be truly equal in a political sense? But before we go, I'm really curious to know, when you think of freedom, which type of liberty, like negative or positive, comes to your mind? Just let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me in PolitiVerse. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and I will be right back in the next video. See ya!